All right, hey, what's up, everybody on YouTube? I wanted to make some new videos with some new content, and this one being I wanted to do uh, a video of my top players in some of the NCAA basketball divisions. So I want to do a couple different divisions. I'm going to start with this video being the Mountain West Conference. So I basically picked out 5 different players. I'm going to do a top 5 of players that I saw that kind of stand out within the Mountain West Division. So with that being said, I'll start off with number 1 I have highlighted is Braxton Huggins, and he plays for Fresno State, and he recently just scored 28 points in his last game, so he's scoring close to 30 points a game. So I picked him as the highlight in the Mountain West. So he's number 1. Braxton Huggins is a guy to look out for in the Mountain West Division. Also, number 2, I picked Justin James from Wyoming. And I personally really like Justin James because I follow the Wyoming Cowboys, and probably not a whole lot of people do. But Justin James is the best player on the team, and he doesn't get enough recognition, in my opinion. So yeah, I have him at the number 2 spot. He just recently scored 29 points in the last game, and yeah, he's a Wyoming Cowboy. He's very, very underrated, but he's very, very talented. So Justin James, I have number 2, and then number 3, I have Sam Morril, and he plays for Utah State. He just recently scored 27 points in his last game. I think this is another player that's kind of flying under the radar just because he plays for Utah State. They don't get a whole lot of recognition, but Sam Morril is a really, really good basketball player. So be on the lookout for Sam Morril with Utah State. And then number 4, I have R.J. Williams with Boise State. And as I was saying before, Boise has some big shoes to fill in their position in their basketball team, just because I forget his name, but their star player from last year went to Chandler Hutchinson. That's his name. So it just came to me. Chandler Hutchinson moved on to the NBA. I think he plays for the Bulls, but they're looking for their main guy out in Boise State, and I think R.J. Williams just might be that guy. He scored 27 points in his last game. So yeah, he's scoring almost 30 points a game, and yeah, he's a really, really good player. He's got a lot of high numbers in most of his games. So R.J. Williams is a guy to look out for in Boise State. So with that being said, number 5, my final pick, I have Jalen McDaniels with San Diego State. He just scored 26 points in his last game. So it's not terribly high, but he's usually got fairly high numbers. So yeah, and then I also recognize this name from last year. He was also a decent player. So I definitely want to watch out for Jalen McDaniels with San Diego State. He's another good player to look out for. So those are the top 5 picks I have for the Mountain West Division. So just to recap, I have Braxton Huggins with Fresno State. I have Justin James with the Wyoming Cowboys. I have Sam Morril with Utah State. And I have R.J. Williams with Boise State, and Jalen McDaniels for San Diego State. So those are my top 5 players right now that I'm looking at in the Mountain West Division. So with that being said, that's about it. I will get back to you guys next time.